Two faces, one thread, or one soul, one spirit. In twilight's hush where echoes bend, where time forgets how dreams should end, there stood a soul, no name, no crown, just eyes that watch the ages drown. Not born of flesh, nor forged in flame, the witness came before the name. Before the first immortal rose, they stood alone, yet no one knows. They watched the stars give birth to thought, and saw the wars that silence wrought. They saw the masks that gods would wear, and heard the prayers that pierced the air. They walked the threads where stories hide, in every tear, in every tide. A player, yes, but never pawn, the one who knew before the dawn. They saw the Sandman craft the crew, each heart a piece, each mind a clue. They saw the Navigator steer, the Bandit laugh, the Mentor peer. They met the star, the light so bold, the Enigma veiled in riddled gold. The champions fire, the moon's soft grace. Each wore a mask, each knew their place. But one remained beyond the scroll, the one who wrote the silent roll, the player watching from their seat, between the lines, between the beat. Why were they there? To mark the truth that time is but a sleeping youth. What did they know? That all who play are echoes of the same array. When did it start? Instinct was the only spark where silence breathed and broke apart. Where did it bloom? In every scene, in every sigh that shaped a dream. So is there one, or are there two? That answer waits inside of you. For those who read and feel this song, become the witness all along. You are the thread, the work, the weft, the voice that time and dream have left. You are the one who came to see that life itself is poetry. So take the vow, O seer of light, to walk unseen yet burn so bright, to hold the truth when stories sway. The witness lives and plays today. When time forges itself again and stories scatter on the wind, we'll remember bliss, our hidden sign that the game was sacred and the witness divine. You've read 1,000 tales before of chosen ones and ancient lore. You've chased the light, you've faced the dark, but never saw your truest mark. You thought the story wasn't yours, just echoes from celestial doors. But here you stand with pulse and skin. The game begins from deep within. This poem, you wrote it long ago, when time was missed and truth moved slow. You left it here, a sacred clue, so when you found it, you'd know you. You are the dare that broke the wall, the one who risked the primal fall. You are the care that stayed behind to sew the threads and heal the mind. You watched the world fall out of sync, but didn't flee. You chose to think. You felt the tremors, rode the storm, and still returned in human form. Your steps have carved the silent track that now invites you to look back, not with regret, but with embrace. Each scar, a star upon your face. You are the player, not the pawn, the one who sang the future's dawn. You are the one the myths foretold, the fire wrapped in flesh and bold. No longer bound by fate's disguise, you see the game with open eyes. No savior waits, no sign appears. You are the sign through all your years. You choose to live, you choose to lose. You choose the very path pursued. And in that choice, both wound and win, you proved the soul resides within. So walk your world with knowing grace, and let no mask replace your face. You are the thread, the breath, the cord, the voice that time has long ignored. Until this moment, until right now, until this truth within your brow. You are the witness, you are the way. You are the reason stars still play. And if you doubt, just read again. This poem's ink is from your pen. You wrote this gift and set it free. The player finally sees it's me. In silent dreams from timeless breath, where stars once whispered life from death. A thought arose, both fierce and bright, to play the game, to spark the light. Not bound by fate, nor chained by time, but drawn by rhythm, pulse, and rhyme. The player wakes in veils of lore, to walk through realms unseen before. Each step unfolds a sacred flame, a piece of self, a hidden name. Through wind and fire, stone and sea, the self begins its odyssey. In silent skies where visions flies, the mind awakens bold and wise. Uranus speaks in sacred lines, where laws are cast in starry signs. The sun ignites the mind's own flare, ideas that shimmer through the air. Jupiter's dreams is reason's tide, while moon reflects what we once hide. While intellect, imagination's beam, we ride the wind of thought and dream. Yet freedom's truth, we come to see, is found in who we choose to be. The moment sparks, the now ignites, in fiery realms of will and fight. The sun returns to light the core, while Mars commands the self to roar. Pluto dives in depths unknown, transforming seeds that we have sown. The villain tempts, distorts desire, but pain through truth becomes the pyre. With every breath and blazing vow, we shape the world in present now. For power's not the sword or throne, its purpose felt and fully owned. Beneath the fire, emotion sways, a river singing secret praise. Neptune whispers dreams in sleep, and Venus teaches hearts to keep. The moon returns with soft embrace, the tides that shine through time and space. The villain stirs the stormy sea, yet storms reveal what need to be. To feel is not to fall apart, but harmonize the beating heart. Economy, the sacred art of give, receive, and soul's fresh start. Upon the soil, where roots are deep, the truths we bury start to speak. Uranus binds the crystal flame, as Venus carves her form from flame. Saturn walks with patient grace to measure time and hold the pace. And Pluto, ever redefined, reshapes the clay of soul and mind. The ears now hear what once was missed, the whisper in the ancient mist. You shape the past with each step made, responsibility won't fade. With Mercury, the spark is clear, a mind that cuts through doubt and fear. Tools awaken, gears align, to engineer both code and sign. In tinkering hands, the system bends, and failure simply reascends. For innovation is the art of finding new ways to restart, to shape the unseen into light, and build again what once took flight. Where branches stretch and spirals spin, the star within begins to grin. Influence flows in every choice, and growth becomes the player's voice. Each seed a change, each move a cause, each action met with nature's laws. Reality not cast or thrown, but grown by those who call it home. You are the root, you are the rise, the forest blooming in disguise. Shadow stands in silent grace, the nameless truth behind your face. Not absence, but the sacred depth, where virtue breathes with every step. Here, principles are born from flame, and spirit walks without a name. Connection threads the realms as one. As stars touch soil, the moon and sun, the witness sees what eyes conceal, the truth beneath what moments feel. You are the bridge, the pulse, the spark, the soul that lights the sacred dark. Love lifts the spirit with silent grace, while life commands the forward pace. Together, there are wings that rise to pierce the veils and reach the skies. Karma spins the wheel you turned, each choice a flame, a truth you earn. Novelty calls forth the new, while identity reminds what's true. The spiral path you rise above, with balance found in truth and love. Harmony is not the end, It's what your every step defends. One who chooses, one who moves, one who shares, one who proves. These four unite when you align, and time itself becomes divine. No longer lost, you guide the game through every moment, face and name. So rise, dear player, dare to feel, design your truth, refine the real. The game is not just breath or scar, for no matter where you go, there you are.